Why are you getting it ready? I might be right.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kiran. I'm a junior doctor and a comedian working in Manchester. Now I am joined by two friends, Sanchit and Varun from the channel Scanning the Mind, and we're going to test ourselves to see if we can still remember the content from our medical school's finals. And just to hotten things up a little bit, if you get a question wrong, you've got to take a shot of the hottest hot sauce that I have ever had. Have you had this before?
It's horrendous. It's the worst thing I've ever had in my life. I've never had it and I never want to have it.
Well, you better be getting the questions right.
Each of the following is a cause of hypertension in children, except Bartter syndrome, renal vascular disease, congenital adrenal hyperplasia, coarctation of the aorta, or renal parenchymal disease.
Mate, what even
I've
are
got no
these
idea.
things? Okay.
I've got literally no idea. I can smell that sauce, man. You're gonna be tasting it soon after this question.
Go on.
Right, so I don't think it's this.
Okay.
I don't think it's Bartter syndrome.
Okay.
We talked about this.
What is Bartter syndrome? Talk us through it.
You won't understand. You won't understand. It's beyond your level. When we talked about this before, Varun said he was the master of MCQs, so we'll really find out now.
He did his PhD in Bartter syndrome. So.
Yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with it, don't worry. Coarctation of the aorta, you can definitely get that in children. Congenital renal hyperplasia, well, congenitals, you get that in children. So it's either this, renal vascular disease, or renal parenchymal disease. So what's the difference? You got a 50-50 shot, mate.
Okay, go for it.
Right, I'm gonna go for vascular, because I feel like vascular sounds like something old. Why are you getting it ready? I might be right.
Go. After all of that, it was Bartter syndrome.
And it's the least, renal vascular disease was the least popular answer. How are 49% of people getting that right?
Go for it.
The whole spoonful?
The whole spoonful.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, I see, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I can feel it building.
While it builds.
Mate, that is Oh, what the hell? Hold on. For God's sake, why are we doing this collab? So just as a caveat, I am a psychiatry trainee. I have not done medicine for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So this isn't gonna go very well.
Oh,
Wait, Kiran, what are you playing at, mate? You are performing a newborn baby check and discover during your examination that the neonate has ambiguous genitalia. On discussing this with the baby's parents, they are understandably distressed and want to know what the reason for this is. What is the most likely cause of the ambiguous genitalia in this case? Easy, mate.
Kalman syndrome, androgen insensitivity syndrome, male pseudo-hermaphroditism, congenital adrenal hyperplasia, and cryptorchidism. I'm thinking it's one of the top two. So either Kalman's or androgen insensitivity. What's Kalman syndrome?
It's something that gives you ambiguous genitalia. So why are you thinking it's them two? Just a gut feeling, is it?
Just
There's
a
something in
gut.
the back of your mind. You know when you have that little bit of retained knowledge?
Yeah.
There's just something that's like,
Okay, let's see if it
shouting
is
out at you.
retained knowledge.
Oh, what am I going for though? Let's go for Kalman. Enjoy.
There you go, mate.
That's cheeky. You mixed it.
I mixed it. It was all in one side. It's burning my lips still.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
It goes right to the back of your throat. It's burning. I think you gave me more.
No, I didn't give you more. You took it yourself.
No, I thought more of the hotter sauce. Give me the big one before I can eat loads of spice and all this. This isn't normal spice. I had the same one as you.
No human being makes food with this.
I had the same one as you.
Which one of the following is the most common inherited thrombophilia? Protein S deficiency, antithrombin 3 deficiency, protein C deficiency, activated protein C resistance, or von Willebrand's disease?
You've got an easy question.
Is that easy?
It's the most common. Do you not know the answer?
Well, the thing is, I've met patients with von Willebrand's disease, and I've met patients with one of these protein deficiencies. I think it was protein S or C, I don't know. It's got to be von Willebrand's disease.
Is that because it's the one you've heard of?
Someone gonna bet in another direction to me?
I would have gone with that, to be honest. I would have gone with that. It's the only one that I know.
That's wrong. I was about to say, if I get it wrong, does someone want to do one? That's really hot. See, I did your tactic about not putting it on my lips.
Yeah, my lips are still burning. The rest of it's okay, but
The thing is, it's just sauce. Like, there's nothing.
There's nothing to tamp that down. So, a 62-year-old woman presents with painful bruises on her shins and forearms. There's a photo? Oh, I recognise that.
What is it?
Go on, without looking. I don't know.
If you get it right without looking, Varun does.
We'll both do a shot. We'll both do a shot.
Okay,
I only know 2 rashes. Eczema or psoriasis.
Okay.
She cannot remember knocking herself. What is the most likely diagnosis? Idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura, erythema ab igni, thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, erythema nodosum, or cellulitis. Okay, so it's not cellulitis.
Yeah.
It's not erythema nodosum. I don't think it's erythema nodosum. So, and
Does it
she's-
forearms as well?
Yeah, forearms as well. So I don't think it's the bottom 2. So I'm gonna go with thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura. What do you guys think?
It's either that or ITP.
Yeah.
I think it might be ITP.
You've gone for it now. You can't change.
Oh, I can't change. Okay.
Abigny is the one where you sit in front of a fire and that's how old women come
Yeah,
in, isn't
that's it.
So it's
Right,
not- yeah,
let's
it's
go
not
for
that.
this. Are these purpura? These are not purpura. Hang on. These aren't purpura. Oh, but that's not purpura either. Right, let's just go for this. Submit.
Oh!
Mate,
Only 4% of people put that.
I always put the, the least likely one. Right.
you ready,
Can you
mate?
pass me the bloody hot sauce?
I still can't breathe properly after that first one. So there's a lot less on that spoonful.
I love that you write them out. My eyes are still watering.
A 36-year-old former intravenous drug user is to commence treatment for hepatitis C with interferon alpha and ribavirin. Ribavirin? Which of the following adverse effects are most likely to occur when patients are treated with interferon alpha?
I think I know this.
What is it?
Do you know it?
Wait till he picks his.
Do you know it?
Wait till he picks his thing.
Why does anyone need to know this? That's what the BNF's for.
Yeah, true.
But it's your question, unfortunately, so what do you think it is?
Most likely to occur. So it's probably not like hemolytic anemia
Surely
or
cough.
blue tinged
Surely
division.
everything causes cough.
Oh, tremor as well, though. Tremor's quite common. Even flu-like symptoms. So I'm gonna. It's not gonna be blue tinged division. Or
I think I know what
hemolytic
it
anemia.
is. I think I know what it is. You pick and I'll tell you what
Yeah.
you picked. What I think
Go
it is.
for it. Pick one.
I'll go for flu-like symptoms. Why not?
I think it's blue tinge division.
Is it?
That's what
Yeah.
I think as well.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no! I was so confident as well.
So just to recap, the psychiatrist is winning.
Wait, I've only done one question.
True.
So,
Oh, I'm losing.
24-year-old man attends the ED with right-sided epistaxis or nosebleeds. He's been sat forwards, putting pressure on his nostrils for the last 30 minutes when you review him. Examination with diduculum speculum, I don't even know what that is, reveals a site of bleeding from Little's area. He's currently hemodynamically stable and does not take any regular medication. What's the most appropriate step in management? I would cauterize this with silver nitrate.
So I did an ENT job, so I know the answer.
It has to be that, surely. So it's arrange a blood transfusion, no, because he's hemodynamically stable. Attempt silver nitrate cauter, it could be that, but have we packed it? I don't know. Emergency line, no, it's not going to be that. Insert anterior pack or IV fluids. Either going to be silver nitrate or anterior pack.
Would you anterior pack it or would you posterior pack it? Like both? That's the only thing I'm thinking.
I think it's just bleed cauterize it. Let's go.
That's what
Should
I'd
we
go.
go?
That's what I would go for.
Should we go?
It's up to you.
Let's go.
That's what I'd have gone for.
What are you saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes!
So because you can see the site of bleeding, you should just cauterize it.
Okay.
So you only pack it if it's bleeding too much and you can't see the site.
Okay.
And posterior packs only if it's a posterior bleed, and that's like next level complicated. You have to get a catheter and stuff.
But the most
But as in for like an F1 or F2.
Yeah.
It's
the
not
most
something you're gonna
important bit though is no hot sauce. So let's move around.
There's no radiology section, is there?
do. Oh, they might show you an X-ray.
Oh, well, okay. So an
here we go.
83-year-old lady with a background dementia is found on the floor in her nursing home. She's brought to the emergency department and complains of left side of the hip pain and is unable to weight bear. Pain problems of the hip and pelvis are unremarkable. Despite adequate analgesia, she still complains bitterly of hip pain and remains not weight bearing. What is the next most common appropriate action? So she's got a fracture until proven otherwise. Now, the only problem I have here is different hospitals do different things.
Yeah, they do.
So some places do an MRI hip and some places do a CT hip. I think nice guidance is MRI hip. The reason we don't do it is because we haven't got access to it.
I might be wrong.
So
It's also
it-
most
I
appropriate
did
action.
orthopedics at my last hospital at Stepping Hill and also at my new one, and the guidance is different for each.
Exactly. So this is where I'm a bit stuck now.
So in my elderly job, we did CTs.
At Salford, we do MRIs.
Also, she's got dementia, so will she be able to stay still for an MRI scan?
That's true.
But equally, am I thinking too much into that?
Well, she's had an X-ray, so she's stayed relatively still.
Maybe just gamble and repeat the playing film.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Please correlate clinically. MRI hip, you have to stay still for like a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't get this wrong. I'm gonna go for MRI. Yes.
Well played.
Well done. Although you had to get that right.
Yeah, I feel like that was the one I was gonna get right.
A 26-year-old woman presents to her GP with painful ulcers on the genital region. She also describes fever, headache, malaise, and dysuria. She is sexually active and recently has a new partner. She has no significant past medical history. My stomach really hurts after that.
So does mine.
On examination, she has multiple tender erythematous ulcerations in the genital area. As well as this, she has bilateral tender inguinal lymphadenopathy. Aside from mild pyrexia, her other observations are normal. Given the likely diagnosis, which of the following is the investigation of choice?
You're on your own with this one.
I think I remember what she's got.
Oh, really?
But I don't know what the treatment.
All I can think about is my stomach hurting.
I know which one it's not. I know one of them it's not. What's your thought process here?
I have literally no idea. I'm not going to go for viral culture.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not going for that?
I have literally no idea.
What are the bottom one? What are you saying for that?
Could be.
Don't think
Zeal
so.
Nielsen staining. What's that for again?
I know what that's for.
Is that for TB?
Yeah.
You've got to pick one. We shouldn't have given him.
We've helped you. We've said
Let's
it's
just go
not.
serology. Why not?
That hot sauce is staring at you.
I was close.
Oh,
My
so why is it not
stomach
virology?
actually
Why is it
hurts.
not virology?
I thought it was virology. Mate, I need something to eat. My stomach is like legit.
Go get an ice cream. So we've got a man down at the moment because of the hot sauce.
The hot sauce was too hot for him, so he's just getting some ice cream or wings. A 65-year-old man with liver cirrhosis of unknown cause is reviewed in clinic. Which one of the following factors is most likely to indicate a poor prognosis? ALT of more than 200, caput medusae, ascites, gynecomastia, or splenomegaly? Thanks for joining us.
What do you think, mate?
I think caput medusae is a sign of like end stage liver disease, isn't it? ALT more than 2. I think ALT probably, but it's quite an acute thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
the most likely to indicate poor prognosis.
Ascites. I don't think it's gynecomastia. I don't think it's splenomegaly, and I don't think it's ALT. It's between these two.
50-50, mate. The hot sauce.
Do you know the question? Do you know
No,
the answer?
no.
Well,
Do you know the
you
answer?
see ascites way more than you see caput medusae, I think. So does that...
You do, but then equally, I think, like, I've never heard that anyone be like, oh, it's caput medusae. Like, oh, they must be like,
Yeah.
quite
Okay,
well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you.
Okay.
I'm going to trust you.
Okay.
Yes! No hot sauce. That's it, guys. That was the final question of us three doctors attempting some med school finals questions. I'm going to be honest, we got most of them wrong. And
I know what that says about us.
we got most of them wrong, but it has been a long time and we don't need that information anymore until I sit my exams next year. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the channel. Check out these guys' channel as well, Scanning the Mind, which I will link in the video description. Take care, and I'll see you next week.
We're